Hi, I'm Hope. I went on the summer NCKU trip. I'm a senior studying international studies, focusing on East Asia.
Hi, I'm Autumn. I'm a junior at Auburn University and I am a physics major.
Hello, my name is Allison and I am a senior at Auburn studying nutrition science.
Hi, so my name's Lucas. I am an Auburn University student and I just got back from my Taiwan study abroad trip.
Yeah, because I study East Asia, I've learned about it in my politics and history classes, so I knew about it beforehand.
I'd heard of the country, but I didn't know much about it. I didn't know anything about it actually, and I didn't really look it up before I went either. I wanted it to be more of a surprise.
Yes, my family is Taiwanese, and so when we were younger, or me and my brother, when we were younger, we used to travel to Taiwan quite often, and so I was able to, it's like a second home to me, and so yeah.
I've heard about it, but I didn't really know that much about it until I started planning to go. I really didn't know a lot.
Because it was the summer, it was super hot and humid, so I was sweaty all the time over there.
It was very, very humid. It was very, very hot. I had to carry an umbrella with me all the time because of the shade, and I got really dark. I changed colors over there. It was still a nice environment though. I still like the tropical weather.
From when we went over the summer, it was very humid and very hot. So yeah, just have to prepare for that. And we also got to encounter a typhoon, so that was another experience as well. So a lot of heavy rainfall.
In Taiwan, the weather is really, really hot, especially in the south. It's incredibly hot compared to America, very different. Yeah.
That it was hot. As soon as I stepped off the plane, even though it was nighttime, it was super hot. But the next day, that it was a really beautiful country.
I thought it was very busy because I landed in Taipei at the airport and there was a lot of traffic. It took me 2 hours to get to my hotel, and I thought I really liked the nature because I could see a lot of trees and a lot of greenery, which I feel like is different from Alabama.
First impression, well, to me, Taiwan's always my second home, or just another home to me, and so it just feels very comforting, just very, very welcoming, super cool and very interesting, and all the people there are just super kind, and I don't know, it's just a really, really cool place.
I thought that it was really nice. Everyone was incredibly friendly. Right after I got off the plane and went through customs, I was picking up my baggage and I was late because I had to work and write a form really quickly. So my bag was the last one going around the carousel, and the baggage claim person was like, "Oh, is this yours?" And he ran and got it for me. And I was like, "You didn't have to do that." They're really, really, really sweet.
Probably the curries that I tried. I tried Indian and Japanese curry, but also some of the Taiwanese food like Nyoro mian.
My favorite food was the hot and sour soup from the alley right next to our school. It was a little shop that was 2 stories and they had the best food and it was super, super cheap.
This summer, my favorite thing, just hanging out with friends and just exploring in general. There's so many things you can do in Taiwan, just exploring wise, so many places that are hidden that you can find, and also just going to eat, and yeah, just doing that.
I would say I really, really like going to the night market and getting ji pie, which is just a giant fried chicken cutlet. It's really, really good. And I also like milk tea, boba milk tea.
To do is go to the beach with everybody because we could hang out and cool down in the water, but also exploring the cat cafes and the different types of establishments that are different from what America has was very fun too.
My favorite thing was to go to the beach, and I really liked bike riding and going to visit all the cat cafes around town because I really miss my cats back home. and I really just like walking around. It has a really nice environment out in Taiwan.
My favorite food? It's hard to choose a favorite one, but I really liked damping, which is like Taiwanese pancake that you can eat in the morning. You can find a lot of it in like a lot of food stalls around the cities. And I guess like I also really like stinky tofu, which is a classic Taiwanese night market dish. And then their fruit there is also really, really good too. So.
Oh, that's a really good question. I think I ate a lot of different food. Taiwanese food is very, very interesting. So I had like pork blood, and I also had stinky tofu, of course. You have to try stinky tofu in Taiwan. And I probably wouldn't have eaten it if I had the chance in America. So I'm glad I got to try like different types of cuisine.
Ride the trains. I've never ridden the trains ever, and in Taiwan it was my first time, and I had to do it alone, so it was quite an adventure.
Oh, I never rode a train before. I've ridden the monorail in Disney World, but I've never rode on public transportation before, like take a bus or take a train to the next city, and I thought that was really cool, and I really enjoyed having public transportation versus driving.
Probably biking to the beach. That was a very, very fun experience. Every time me and my friends, we were really big beach people, and so we would go quite often, usually by bike. And so that was something that I never got to do, I guess like in the US, so that was really fun. And also going to 7-Eleven and just night markets in general, so yeah.
I loved going to the beach. Taiwanese people don't like swimming as much, but Americans do. So we went to the beach and we'd hang out. I loved U-biking everywhere. Getting a U-bike is so convenient. It's so much better than in America. You can just rent one like super quick with your card and then just go and explore any city that you're in. I really liked that.
It's a small enough country that you can visit a lot of different places. There's a lot of culture, a lot of history all throughout Taiwan, and the nature is beautiful. The people are very kind, and it's a lot more affordable than traveling in the US.
Taiwan is a beautiful place. They have great scenery. There's a lot to do, and the food is amazing. I highly recommend because the people are also super friendly and everything's super cheap, and it was the best vacation I've ever had. I want to go back sometime.
You guys should go visit Taiwan. It's such a cool place, and you just won't regret it because there's just so many cool things you can find. There's so much culture. The language is amazing and beautiful. You can learn. People are so like forward in teaching you how to do it, how to speak Mandarin, the language, and I don't know. And the food is amazing, and they're just like, you'll have a good time once you go. So take a chance and travel to Taiwan when you.
I would definitely say don't be afraid. Everyone is extremely friendly in Taiwan. So definitely if you want to go to like Asia or Southeast Asia, go to Taiwan. It's a great like gateway country. A lot of people still speak English. So like if you don't speak Mandarin or your Mandarin isn't good, it's still okay. You can still like get by, and everyone is extremely friendly, and it's very open and safe.
All right, goodbye.
Bye!
Bye!
Thank you for having me.